The one thing I actually like about Donald Trump lawyer Alina Habba is that she never fails to prove how stupid she is. Every time she gets the opportunity to go in front of a camera or behind a microphone, which she loves to do, she just makes a complete and total ass of herself each and every time. And I love every second of it. See, here's what happened. On Monday, Alina Habba went on a podcast where she said, quote, "Despite the fact that witnesses frankly had said that they were great clients, we all made money, they did nothing wrong, we got slammed with this egregious number, and I'm confident we'll overturn it." We lost before we even walked in, she said. She said, "I'm confident we will overturn it." So what is so stupid about that, right? Why am I saying that this is an idiotic statement to make? Obviously you want a lawyer that's going to go out there and be like, by God, we're going to get this overturned. I'm going to bring justice for my client. Well, the reason this was a very stupid comment to make is because Alina Habba made this comment before the court filing that I know she was aware of, where Trump's lawyers on the case she worked on said, yeah, we can't pay the bond. We've reached out to 30 different individual bond insurers and none of them will take us up. He doesn't have the money. Trump admitted on Truth Social Tuesday morning, I don't have the money. I'll have to sell my properties. And Alina Habba's still out there like, oh, no, don't worry about it. We got this in the bag, guys. We're going to appeal it. We're going to overturn it. You can't appeal it if you can't pay the bond, you moron. And you know this, you should know this. I think at this point, everybody in the country now understands how this works. And you're out there being as arrogant as ever, saying you are confident we're going to overturn this. How? Where's the money going to come from? Who's going to pay the bond? Are you going to pay it? You don't have that kind of money. So what are you going to do? She went on to say, there's no question this was political. It's not even from the beginning. It's before the beginning. Yeah, before the beginning, by the way. That's an interesting one. It's before James got into office that she said she was going to do this. She ran on getting Trump. She said she was going to go into Trump Tower. This is a political prosecution. Yeah, she did mention Donald Trump and the prosecution against him in her campaign. And kind of sounds like she made good on that campaign promise, right? She ran on a I'm going to hold this guy accountable platform, and lo and behold, she held the guy accountable. You can't fault her for that, right? I mean, all the time we talk about politicians not keeping campaign promises, and here we have one in New York that absolutely kept that campaign promise. And for the record, it's also not illegal to make public what your plans are. We had all known that there was investigation. That was not a secret. And she did what she said she was going to do, and she did it in a pretty spectacular way. It was your job, however, Alina, to convince the court that they shouldn't do this. You failed at your job. So don't be mad that Letitia James succeeded at her job, but you failed at yours, but you're still going out there being arrogant, saying we're going to overturn it. The way that Engoron wrote that ruling, it is basically unappealable, even if Donald Trump did pay the bond. They have no evidence of wrongdoing, which is kind of what you have to have. There's no evidence of mistakes. You also would have to have that if you want to appeal it. They're just appealing it to delay the inevitable. And the inevitable is that Trump is going to lose everything because Alina Habba is as incompetent as she is arrogant.